Did I cut you off, Mr. Craig, or did you want to have a follow-up question?
I did want to follow up. I was curious what the mechanism was for the plan for the cap on overtime, and whether or not it's even legal to cap overtime when you're dealing with union employees. I don't know if it's a question maybe for the law director, or I guess maybe the mechanism part first to either the fire chief or the mayor, and then the question on how do you go about doing that to the law director.
Well, that question, the implementation of this plan, was one that I also had, and was not sure exactly how to go about without the union signing off, or there would be a letter of intent. On the question of capping overtime, I think overtime dollar amount can be capped because council's the one that controls the budget. The money's not there, it's not there. And if the fire department was told, look, this is all the money you're going to get for overtime, my opinion was Captain Pronesti honestly felt if you give him a dollar amount, he would work through it to the best of his ability to get the job done, what you gave him. Let him go with it. That's what he said. Let me run the department. And I really feel that on that basis, you give him a dollar amount, and you say, well, this is all we're going to give you, because council controls the budget. He would do the best job he could to get it done. Because one thing I know about Captain Pronesti, there's one city in this country that he loves. It's the city of Elyria. No question about it. You know his history. You can listen to him talk. He's not bullshitting anybody. So, question. The dollar amount was the cap, but how you fit it in and how it was worked, there had to be union cooperation, there had to be a letter of intent somehow to deal with it. Where all this broke down, I don't know. And I don't know whether it could ever be resurrected, but I just want to tell you, Captain Pronesti, my short dealings with you, I felt were very positive. Thank you.
Mr. Craig, did that answer your response?
Well,
I can come back to you if you want to. We got other people with questions, so sure. Who's next? Mr. Locke?
Mr. President, through you. I had the privilege of working with Mr. Pronesti as well as the mayor and his advisor, and knowing what the plan was. You know, a month ago or so, I said everybody's got to be on the same playing field here, and the understanding past this levy. I'm very concerned about that because I think we're further apart now than we were a month ago. We had that safety meeting. I think, and again, I heard the plan and I understood it, and I felt very comfortable with it too. I have no problem sitting there and saying, you know, give the chief a chance. I'm willing to take that chance. But understand, if he can't make it work, when we review it in a year and a half, it's not working, we're going to change it. That's just the way it is. But I was willing to give him a chance. You know, I'm hearing all this, like again, I'm hearing everybody's, again, I think we're further apart now. You know, I think we need to keep the dialogue open here and have more discussion. And maybe not tonight's not the night we need to catch our breath here. But again, I would be willing to handle the meeting and safety, what have you, wherever we'd like to go with this. And I'm not sure, you know, it's the mayor's, it's his call. But I just think we need to keep talking here and get this thing done, or look at the different views. You know, Mr. Pronesti said now he has a concern. Well, I didn't hear that a week ago. This thing's been like a roller coaster. It's been up and down. I thought we had a deal done 2 weeks ago. And it keeps changing. And we're hearing different information. Again, we're hearing he said, she said. Again, I think maybe we need to get together again and hash it out, and let's discuss this audit, what we're going to be looking to do, and what we're going to try to accomplish. So I'll be willing to do that, but you know, I think we need to get together here, guys, or this levy's not going to pass, and we're all going to suffer.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Locke. One of the problems that I see is that if we go out and hire people, firefighters, and the levy does fail, we're going to be laying people off. And so, you know, I want to follow up on Mr. Locke's statement. I think we really have to get on the same page. And we all have to pull together and make this thing work. And Chief, I think a lot of responsibility is going to fall on your shoulders, but you still got till November. And and we're willing to work with you, and I personally want to work with you. And I think everybody on council is the same mind, so.
I guess my one regret was that I didn't network or talk to you people sooner. And I probably should have. The other concern I like to say about the 175 that I've stressed I don't know is that this is all overtime. This is training. This is emergency manpower. And I think my biggest concern was, the sick leave, if it was caused by injuries at fires, and we go over that 175, and whether people like to believe it or not, City of Elyria, you compare us to a comparable city, our size, we have more structure fires. Okay? We have more structure fires than most cities our size and our demographics. Research. Google the Boston Globe. The Boston Globe has right on there when they study fire departments. Well, I don't want to have, if I'm the captain that gets hurt, and I'm sitting at home listening to my scanner, knowing that they cut the manning to 14 or 15 because I got hurt and I can't work, that's not going to cut it with me.